Humanity is about to embark on its boldest venture, launching the Galactic Survey mission, a groundbreaking journey into the unknown depths of space. With advanced quantum propulsion, Earth's greatest minds have engineered the Odyssey, a ship designed to explore the far reaches of the galaxy. The mission is simple: to map uncharted territories, discover new worlds, and establish peaceful relations with the vast and varied civilizations that make up the galaxy. Aboard the Odyssey, a diverse crew of scientists, diplomats, and soldiers prepares for the greatest adventure of their lives. The excitement is palpable as the ship slips through Earth's atmosphere and into the endless void. This mission represents humanity's dream to become part of the greater galactic civilization, a network of advanced species and cultures, each with its own customs, alliances, and conflicts. But there's a shadow of uncertainty that looms over this bold mission. What if humanity isn't the innocent explorers they believe themselves to be? As they journey deeper into space, they begin to realize that not all alien species view them as a potential ally. In fact, many might see humanity as a threat, or worse, as an unknown danger disrupting the balance of power in the galaxy. No signals are received from distant civilizations. Silence. The crew moves forward, unaware that ancient and powerful alien forces are already watching them. Humanity's arrival has not gone unnoticed. The question remains, will humanity find friendly civilizations, or will they face hostile alien races determined to protect their territories from this new, unpredictable species? The future of humanity lies ahead in a galaxy full of mystery and danger. But the question remains, are they truly ready for what's to come? The Odyssey exits hyperspace, the familiar hum of its engines replaced by a chilling silence as it enters an unexplored star system. Before them lies a vast stretch of space, uncharted, unspoiled, and teeming with unknown possibilities. The stars gleam coldly, distant and indifferent, but the crew feels the weight of their momentous arrival. They are the first humans to set foot in this corner of the galaxy, and the excitement in the air is electric. As they initiate their first scans, the sensors pick up something unexpected. Hidden amongst the swirling gas clouds and distant planets, they detect the faint traces of something ancient, alien ruins scattered across a barren moon. Structures, unlike anything the crew has ever seen, rise from the surface, half buried in dust, their origins a mystery. The crew's first instinct is awe, but it's quickly tempered by a growing sense of unease. What kind of civilization built these ruins? Why did it fall? And most importantly, what secrets do they hold? As the survey team sends out drones to get a closer look, the anomalies begin to surface. Strange readings echo through the ship's systems, magnetic fields behaving erratically, unexplainable energy pulses, and inexplicable fluctuations in gravity. The Odyssey's advanced systems struggle to interpret the data, offering no clear answers. These aren't just strange readings. They're signs of something far more dangerous lurking beneath the surface. The crew, now on high alert, realizes that this is no ordinary discovery. These ruins are not just a relic of a forgotten race. They are a warning. What if this unknown civilization didn't just fall? What if it was destroyed? And are they walking into the same fate? The Odyssey drifts through the eerie silence of the unexplored star system, unaware that it is being watched. For days, the crew conducts their scans, gathering data on the alien ruins, all while oblivious to the presence of an unknown force nearby. Then, just as the team is about to move closer to the surface of a nearby planet, the first sign of intelligent life appears. At first, it's subtle, a series of flickering lights on the far side of the star system, appearing and disappearing in rapid succession. The crew believes it to be a natural phenomenon, but soon the lights begin to take a distinct pattern. They are not random flashes. Something or someone is communicating. As the Odyssey turns its sensors toward the source, the signals become more frequent, more deliberate. Then, the truth is revealed. Hidden in the nebula, barely detectable by the human technology, a fleet of alien ships emerges. They are sleek, elongated, and radiate an eerie energy. The ship's design is unlike anything humanity has seen, a perfect blend of organic and mechanical. The Odyssey's communication officer sends a cautious greeting, hoping to establish peaceful contact. But the alien vessels don't respond in kind. Instead, they encircle the Odyssey, their movements calculated and deliberate. The crew is left in a tense standoff. Then, the aliens make their move. Small crafts detach from the larger vessels, silently approaching the Odyssey. As they draw closer, the crew notices something odd. These aliens are clearly observing them, but with great caution. The crew's appearance, their physical build, and their rugged technology seem to cause alarm. The aliens appear disturbed, scanning the Odyssey with a mix of confusion and wariness. To the humans, it's clear that the aliens are intelligent, but their behavior seems strange, almost fearful. The aliens do not communicate directly. Instead, they send over encrypted messages filled with warnings. The language is cryptic, but the tone is unmistakable. Stay away. You are not welcome. The misunderstandings begin almost immediately. From the alien perspective, humanity is a primitive race, aggressive, unpredictable, and dangerous. Their physical build, strong and stocky, combined with their rugged utilitarian technology, suggests to the aliens that humans are a species constantly fighting to survive. Their behavior, brash, direct, and devoid of diplomacy, only heightens the suspicion. The aliens, with their advanced understanding of the cosmos, see humans not as explorers, but as marauders. In a moment of panic, the aliens begin to form a defensive perimeter around the Odyssey. They assume the worst, that humanity's presence is an invasion, and their ships are prepared for a fight. To them, humans resemble space orcs, brutal, unrefined, and dangerous. On board the Odyssey, the crew is bewildered. They had hoped for a peaceful exchange, for the opportunity to make contact with a new civilization. But now, they face the stark reality. The first alien encounter has been twisted into a standoff, fueled by fear and misunderstanding. The situation escalates quickly, with the aliens preparing to fire, convinced that humanity's intentions are hostile. The tension in the air is palpable, and the crew realizes with a sinking feeling that their first contact with an alien species might not be the diplomatic success they had dreamed of. Instead, they're faced with the very real possibility that their first impression in the galaxy could lead to conflict, and that it's all because the aliens perceive them as nothing more than ruthless space orcs. In the hidden chambers of the alien fleet, the leaders gather around a holographic table, their eyes filled with growing apprehension. The human ship, Odyssey, drifts ominously in their view, and the alien logs begin to paint a terrifying picture. Predators, they mutter, their data unmistakable. The humans with their rough exterior, the scars marking their bodies, and their utilitarian combat gear are unlike any species they've encountered. To the aliens, these signs are clear: a race born from conflict, driven by violence and hardened by the need to survive. Their logs continue. Fighters, survivors. Their technology is primitive, yet efficient, capable of devastating their enemies. The aliens, who have known peace for eons, cannot fathom the brutal resilience of humanity. The scars on human soldiers, marks of countless battles, are seen as badges of aggression, not survival. The soldiers' instincts, honed for constant survival, only further reinforce the orc-like stereotype taking shape in the aliens' minds. In a series of flashbacks, we see human soldiers training. The drills are brutal: hand-to-hand combat, survival techniques, and battle tactics. The soldiers are sharp, disciplined, focused, not out of malice, but necessity. They are preparing for the harshest environments where failure could mean death. What drives them to train so relentlessly? Is it fear or something more profound, something the aliens cannot comprehend? To the aliens, the training confirms their worst fears. These creatures are capable of unspeakable violence. They debate fiercely in their council. Should they strike first, or should they flee before the humans grow stronger, their survival instincts sharpening with every passing moment? Are they prepared to confront a race that fights to survive at all costs? Or will humanity's arrival be their undoing? The tension between the humans and the alien fleet intensifies as the aliens continue their covert surveillance of the Odyssey. Hidden within the nebula, the alien ships keep their distance, yet they watch closely. With their advanced technology, the aliens can observe the human crew's every move, analyzing their behavior with growing unease. The first sign of trouble is subtle, raw strength. The crew, unaware of the watchful eyes above, goes about their daily tasks, loading cargo, testing equipment, and conducting physical training. Human soldiers are seen lifting heavy machinery, effortlessly hoisting massive crates, and making seemingly impossible maneuvers with mechanical arms. To the aliens, this is an alarming display of strength, a stark contrast to their delicate forms and peaceful nature. The humans' ability to manipulate their environment with such brute force unsettles the aliens. Why do they need such power? What do they intend to do with it? Then comes a more unsettling sight: adaptability. When the Odyssey encounters a mechanical malfunction, the human crew doesn't panic. Instead, they use what little they have to make quick repairs. Their resourcefulness is evident as they fashion makeshift tools from spare parts, repurpose equipment, and adapt in ways that defy the aliens' understanding. To the aliens, it's an alien mentality, an instinct to survive by any means necessary. They begin to wonder, what kind of species could use so little to achieve so much? The humans' behavior begins to feel like a constant reminder of their potential for violence. The laughter of the crew, loud and boisterous, echoes throughout the ship. It's not a joyous sound, but one full of camaraderie, a symbol of their bond, forged through adversity. To the aliens, this laughter is unsettling. Why are they so loud? Why do they seem to take pleasure in their strength and survival? The humans' sharp tools also catch the aliens' attention. The weapons, though basic by galactic standards, are intimidating. Blades and jagged implements, designed for close-quarters combat, are wielded without hesitation by the crew during their training drills. The aliens interpret this as a sign of aggression, their worst fears confirmed with every swing of a blade. They have no concept of human camaraderie through sparring and practice. This looks like a preparation for war, not peace. As tensions rise, the alien leaders convene in secret. The holographic council table glows with ancient data, and the discussion turns to the myths of old. Warriors from the distant past, the leaders murmur, recalling legends of ancient galactic races that were known for their violent conquests. Fierce, brutal, and relentless, these warriors were nearly unstoppable. They fought with no remorse, and their thirst for power led to the destruction of entire civilizations. The stories speak of warriors who, once awakened, became unstoppable forces, leaving a wake of devastation wherever they went. The alien leaders, their faces shadowed with fear, see the humans as the reincarnation of these ancient warriors. Could it be that the humans are the last of them? They wonder. The predators of myth have returned, stronger than before. They've evolved, adapted into a new breed of hunter. In their fear, the aliens see only the potential for destruction. They now believe that humanity is a species on the brink of expanding its reach across the galaxy, bringing with it the same chaos and bloodshed as the warriors of old. The Odyssey is no longer just a ship. It is a harbinger, and its crew, the greatest threat the galaxy has ever known. As the aliens watch from afar, their plan begins to form. Should they strike first, before humanity's power grows too great? Or should they retreat, knowing that one mistake could lead to their annihilation? The answer is unclear, but one thing is certain. The alien perception of humanity as dangerous predators is solidifying with each passing moment. The question now is not if conflict will erupt, but when. The time comes for humanity's first overt attempt at diplomacy. The crew of the Odyssey is eager to establish communication with the alien species, hoping to learn from them, share knowledge, and perhaps begin a cooperative relationship within the broader context of galactic civilization. Humanity's goal is clear. They seek peace, not conflict. However, what they perceive as an olive branch is seen by the aliens as a direct threat. Commander Darnell and his team, confident yet unaware of the rising tension, approach the alien communication channel. Their message is simple, delivered with sincerity. "We come in peace, seeking knowledge and cooperation," Darnell says, his voice firm but not hostile. "Together, we can explore the stars and all they hold." To the aliens, however, this directness feels like an act of aggression. They belong to an ancient and advanced civilization, one that has thrived in peace for millennia, and they are accustomed to formalities. The human behavior, casual, with minimal ceremony, and a bold, unflinching gaze, is interpreted as unrefined, even aggressive. In their world, such confidence is reserved for warriors or conquerors, not diplomats. Why do they speak so plainly? Are they scouting our weaknesses? The aliens wonder. The humans' laughter, seemingly innocent, only intensifies the misinterpretation. In their own culture, laughter represents unity, a shared moment of joy. However, the aliens see it as mockery. Why do they laugh? What could be so funny in such a serious exchange? To them, this breaks every protocol of diplomacy. The humor, instead of easing the atmosphere, seems to imply a superiority, a quiet judgment of the aliens' ways. The alien leaders, steeped in the customs of galactic civilization, begin to discuss humanity in hushed tones. They have dealt with many species across the stars, some primitive, some advanced, but none like the humans. The aliens debate among themselves, recalling ancient tales of galactic warriors, beings who were known for their brutality and their relentless drive to conquer. These warriors were ultimately destroyed in long-forgotten conflicts, their existence wiped from history. But in the back of their minds, the aliens cannot shake the fear that humans might be the resurgence of those terrible predators. Could it be that they are the warriors of myth, the ones who once ravaged the stars? They come without ceremony, without fear. The Alien Council grapples with the implications of their theory. Are these humans an ancient race, returned to challenge our peaceful civilization? Or are they just simple brutes, driven by a primal instinct to fight and dominate? As the debate rages on, the human crew remains unaware of the growing alien paranoia. Commander Darnell and his team struggle to explain their peaceful intentions, but each attempt seems to deepen the aliens' distrust. "We don't seek war," Darnell insists, but to the aliens, it sounds more like a battle cry than a plea for peace. Their behavior, their mannerisms, and their very presence are perceived as a looming threat. With each passing moment, the gulf between the two civilizations widens, the cultural divide seemingly unbridgeable. The humans, ever prepared for conflict, remain steadfast, knowing that they may soon be forced to defend themselves against an alien race that sees them as nothing more than barbaric predators. The situation that had been simmering for days finally reaches its boiling point. After failed attempts at diplomacy and a growing sense of unease, the aliens decide to take matters into their own hands. They have watched humanity long enough, and they believe they have seen all they need to know. To them, the humans are an unpredictable, dangerous species, unfit for peaceful interaction. The decision is made. They will strike first. The first shot is fired by the aliens, a sudden burst of energy from their advanced weaponry cutting through the cold void of space. The blast streaks across the distance and impacts the Odyssey, shaking the ship's hull and sending alarms blaring throughout the vessel. The crew, startled but resolute, immediately scrambles to action. There is no time for hesitation. This is no longer a diplomatic mission. It is a battle for survival. On the alien side, the commanders believe their show of force will be enough to cow the humans into submission. They think that humanity, primitive and weak by galactic standards, will fold under pressure, retreating in fear from the might of the alien weapons. They won't fight back. They'll realize how powerless they are. The alien leaders whisper to each other, their smug confidence settling over them like a shield. But they are gravely mistaken. As the alien ships move in for the kill, the humans demonstrate something the aliens were not prepared for: advanced tactics, flawless teamwork, and an unyielding will to fight. The crew of the Odyssey is no stranger to combat. In their training, they have honed not only their physical strength and adaptability, but also their strategic minds. Commander Darnell takes charge immediately, issuing orders with military precision. In mere moments, the crew mobilizes, launching counterattacks and utilizing their advanced yet rugged technology to devastating effect. The human soldiers, hardened by countless battles on their homeworld, move with purpose and agility, their every action calculated for maximum impact. They fire back, not with the raw power of the alien ships, but with precision, taking out key alien defenses, disabling weapon systems, and crippling their enemy's ability to maneuver. The humans know their strengths. They fight together, each person playing their part in perfect harmony, like a well-oiled machine. They know how to exploit weaknesses, how to turn the tide of battle with a single, well-timed strike. The humans don't panic. They don't flee. They respond with raw aggression, fighting back with everything they have, every ounce of their brutal resilience. The aliens, expecting an easy victory, are thrown into disarray. Their ships, while technologically superior, struggle against the relentless onslaught of human tactics. "This isn't possible," one alien commander mutters as human ships slip past their defenses, exploiting the smallest gaps. "They're not supposed to be able to do this." The aliens try to regroup, but the humans keep pressing. They are relentless. The Odyssey crew uses the vast expanse of space to their advantage, staying one step ahead, outmaneuvering the alien ships at every turn. The aliens' once pristine fleets are battered and broken, their ships showing signs of serious damage. It becomes clear that they underestimated humanity, not just in terms of strength, but in terms of sheer, unshakable willpower. Then comes the final blow. A strategic strike by the Odyssey disables the alien flagship's main reactor, sending it into a tailspin. The alien fleet, now in full retreat, begins to pull back, their plans unraveling before their eyes. The humans, without hesitation, keep up the pressure, pushing the aliens further and further from the battle. As the alien ships scatter into the void, the remaining fleet commanders are forced to admit the truth they had feared. Humanity is not what they expected. The human crew did not break. They did not run. Instead, they fought with a fury and skill that no one in the galaxy could have anticipated. The aliens, nursing their wounded ships and shattered pride, retreat into the depths of space, their worst fears confirmed. Humans are unstoppable predators. They are not a weak, primitive species. They are survivors, trained in the art of war, driven by an unyielding instinct to protect their own. The fight may have been only a skirmish, but it sends a clear message to the galaxy. Humanity will not be intimidated. They will not back down. The battle subsides, the sounds of conflict now replaced by the uneasy silence of space. The alien fleet retreats, nursing its damaged ships and wounded pride, while the humans aboard their vessel prepare for what comes next. The conflict may be over, but the deeper challenge remains, changing the perception of humanity. Having emerged victorious from the skirmish, the humans know that brute strength alone won't change the course of history. They must show the aliens something they've never expected, that humanity's power is not defined by violence or conquest, but by the capacity for compassion and honor. To break the cycle of fear, the humans must offer an olive branch, a sign that they are not the monsters the aliens have painted them to be. Without hesitation, the humans send a message through the alien communication network, signaling their intent to offer peace. The message is clear: we seek peace. Let us heal the wounds of battle. In an unprecedented gesture, the humans send medical aid and technology to assist the alien fleet. They provide advanced medical supplies and dispatch doctors to treat alien casualties from the recent conflict. The offer goes beyond simply sending aid. It is a deliberate act of goodwill, a demonstration that the humans are not merely conquerors, but are willing to help in the spirit of diplomacy and healing. The aliens are taken aback. Their first response is shock and disbelief. For a species they considered brutal and primitive, this offer of aid seems too incredible to comprehend. Why would they help us? Many alien commanders ask, their minds struggling to reconcile the humans' unmatched combat abilities with their newfound willingness to provide assistance. As the medical supplies arrive, the healing begins. Alien soldiers who only moments ago had viewed the humans as predators are now receiving care. Alien medics work alongside human doctors, using advanced technology to treat wounds and save lives. The simple act of providing aid shatters the perception of humanity as a bloodthirsty species. Slowly the shift begins. These are not monsters, some alien leaders begin to admit quietly. They are warriors, yes, but they fight with honor. Perhaps we misjudged them. The humans' actions demonstrate a capacity for compassion that the aliens had never anticipated. They see humanity not only as a force to be reckoned with, but as a species that values life, cooperation, and peace. The initial fear begins to recede, replaced by a growing sense of respect. The humans are no longer viewed as just fierce warriors, but as honorable beings capable of great acts of kindness and strength. As more supplies and technological insights are shared, the rift between the two species begins to close. The aliens, once fearful of humanity's power, now start to see them in a new light, not as invaders, but as potential allies. The seeds of a new relationship are planted, one that may one day reshape the balance of power in the galaxy. The galaxy, once divided among powerful civilizations, now finds itself at the brink of a decision that could reshape the future. The encounter with humanity has triggered an internal crisis within the alien factions. What are humans? Allies with untapped potential, or a dangerous force that must be contained? In secret meetings, alien leaders debate fiercely. On one side, some factions see humanity's resilience, their fierce will to survive, and their combat prowess as invaluable assets. Imagine the strength of their alliance, they argue, a force like no other to secure our place in the galaxy. These factions are intrigued, seeing a possible partnership with humanity as a way to confront mutual threats and challenges. Humanity's brutal display in the skirmish, they argue, was not mindless aggression. It was calculated, a sign of strength that could be harnessed for a greater cause. On the other hand, there are those who fear humanity above all else. They are a force of chaos, others warn. Their unpredictability, their aggression, this cannot be allowed to grow. They view humanity as an existential threat, a species that could one day topple the carefully maintained balance of power in the galaxy. To these factions, humans represent an uncontrollable force, too dangerous to be trusted, too violent to be allowed to spread further. Meanwhile, humanity stands at the center of this growing uncertainty. They've shown their strength, but now they must prove their intelligence, their diplomacy, their ability to balance power with empathy. The stakes are high. One wrong move could push them into an eternal conflict. But if they succeed, they could find themselves at the heart of a galactic alliance, playing a crucial role in the future of the universe. Humanity must walk a fine line. Show too much aggression, and the factions fearing them will be vindicated. Show too much compassion, and they risk being seen as weak. How can they survive in this delicate balance? The galaxy is on the edge of change, and the consequences of the choices made in this moment will echo for generations. Will humanity unite the galaxy in peace, or fracture it beyond repair? The story of humanity's first steps into the galactic stage reverberates across the stars. As the dust settles, the galaxy watches with bated breath, unsure of what to make of the human race. The records are being written, not just by the humans themselves, but by countless alien civilizations, each interpreting the humans through their own lens of fear, awe, or admiration. Some alien factions, still shaken by the raw aggression they witnessed, begin to document humanity with a mixture of terror and grudging respect. Space Orcs, they call them, beasts of war, powerful and relentless, a species capable of unimaginable destruction. Their records tell tales of humanity's fearsome strength, their savage fighting style, and their unpredictability. A force of nature, some records state, that will either dominate or destroy all who cross their path. For those who fear the unknown, humanity has become a symbol of the galaxy's darker side, a powerful, wild species that must be watched, if not controlled. Yet, others view the humans with a different perspective. The compassion shown after the battle, their ability to offer peace, even in the face of conflict, has slowly shifted some perceptions. In hushed tones, these aliens speak of humanity's potential, their honor, and their willingness to unite in the face of a greater cause. They are warriors, they say, but they are not monsters. Humanity has earned respect, though it remains uncertain whether this respect will lead to lasting alliances or further division. But the story does not end with admiration or fear alone. A mysterious signal begins to echo across the galaxy, an alien distress signal, weak and fragmented. It originates from deep space, from a region untouched by the war so far. The message is cryptic, its meaning unclear, but one thing is certain: a new chapter is about to unfold. The signal speaks of an enemy unlike any humanity or the aliens have ever encountered. An entity so powerful and malevolent that it could unite the fractured galaxy or tear it apart forever. As the records are filed and the rumors spread, the galaxy braces for what's to come. Some alien factions, those who have secretly admired humanity, begin to quietly offer assistance, hinting at a deeper connection between them and the humans, a connection buried in ancient history, when their ancestors altered humanity's DNA for purposes unknown. These sympathetic factions know the truth. Humanity is not simply a product of evolution. It was designed for something greater, and now the time has come for that purpose to be revealed. The legends of humanity's rise are just beginning, but in the shadows, a greater story unfolds. As the galaxy watches, one question lingers in the air. What will humanity's next move be? So, what do you think? Could humanity's strength and resilience unite the galaxy, or are we destined to remain feared as unstoppable space orcs? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this thrilling journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button. For more epic sci-fi adventures and thought-provoking scenarios, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next time.